Welcome to Take It or Leave It, where we offer insight and perspective on tough topics. I'm your host, John Paul Reed, with Pure Momentum's Athlete University. How you guys doing? Today's take is brought to you by AU Nutrition, where you can come and sip your way to peak performance. Today's take is a good one. Today's take is for you parents out there of young athletes, or even you may have kids who are not quite into sports. Something that we experience here in dealing with our kids, getting young kids to understand the importance of investing their own time. It's totally natural, parents, for kids to kind of be a little hesitant about investing time and working hard and putting forth effort into things. At this age, at this time in their life, they kind of feel like it's kind of work. You know, they don't really see the reason why they're not having fun like the rest of their friends. So it's okay for them to be a little shy, or for them to say, hey, they want to quit. You just got to encourage them through it. Now, one thing we don't do, and we don't encourage you guys to do, is to don't let them threaten to quit. You know, get in the habit of making them make a decision and sticking to it, but just encourage them that they can do it, and that anything that they find worthwhile in life is going to be something that they have to put energy and effort into. We had an incident here where we got a young kid. He's about 6 years old, 7 years. He's about 7 years old. He goes our after school program, and he decided he wanted to try to start playing. And so he's coming and he's training with us, and he's starting to kind of take it a little more serious. Meaning he's not just doing it when the rest of the kids are doing it, right? He's having to take his own time and set aside and do it while the other kids are having fun or running around doing things. And so we're here and we're training, and we're going through about 85% done at the end of the workout, and then he just kind of has a breakdown and says, hey, you know, like, I'm going to quit. So I had to kind of stop him and say, hey, listen, the first thing is this, like, I appreciate the effort that you're giving. I understand it's difficult. I understand, you know, right now you don't understand the importance of it, but this is something that's going to be of a great benefit to you as you get older. You're investing your own time. You're learning to sacrifice and put forth effort into things that are going to turn you a benefit in the future. So he was still upset. Obviously, it wasn't just like a quick fix. So then he decided he wanted to kind of go through the motions. His focus was dragging. So then I had to stop him again, and I said, listen, you're not going to continue to threaten us with quitting. If you quit, it's going to hurt you. And if you quit, somebody else is going to take this opportunity that somebody has decided to give to you. Now, we understand that it's difficult. We understand that it's hard, but you must encourage them to keep going. I know a lot of parents are going to feel, or a lot of people are going to feel like, hey, you know, you're forcing them. You shouldn't force them to do things they don't want to do. But we got to be realistic. Some of us are not want to hear this, but at that age, most people are going to make the wrong decision. They don't understand the importance of some of the things we're doing. Society isn't the same as it used to be. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you should train your kid 7 days a week and try to make them a professional baseball player, professional athlete, whatever the sport is, because this information is valuable to anybody who's trying to get a kid to kind of start developing a unique skill set outside of the time everybody else is doing it, right? And I understand that we're like, hey, we shouldn't force them, but sometimes we have to help them make good decisions. We have to make them commit. Commitment is just as important as any other lesson that we learn in life, and without being able to commit to certain things, we're not going to be able to develop that type of skill set that people are going to want to pay us for later in life. At the end of the day, this is all about getting us an opportunity somewhere down the line. Now, it may not be, I know you like he's 6 years old or they're very young, but every day we make or break good habits. Either we're making good habits that push us closer to our goal, or we're creating the type of habits that take us further from our goal. So, all right, so for this week, we're going to sum it up. This week's take, please, please, please encourage young kids, young athletes to develop a passion or a skill set in something. And parents, guardians, don't be afraid to be a little stern when they show signs of not wanting to follow through, or not wanting to quit, or not wanting to be committed. It's the people in your life who love you the most that force you to commit. And that's just how life is for all of us. All right? That's today's take. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Take it or leave it, where we offer insight and perspective on tough topics. We want to thank our sponsor today, AU Nutrition. You guys got to go over see Renee at AU Nutrition and get some of these delicious protein donuts. They're so delicious.